Right, let's head to the grandma.
Hey, Kathy, wait.
Oh no.
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery. Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great. Can I buy you food sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we can eat the food together?
Well, we don't want to get him completely on our bad side, because we may need to come back here and find stuff, and we want him to be open to our influence, let's say. Let's just say just no.
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
I'd rather eat foot. Although I was very tempted by that one, I must admit. It seems very in character.
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I got the dictaphone already. I don't think there's anything else in there I need to mention to her. Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto.
Mr. Dicto!
Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be absent-minded at times. It helped him remember things.
Thought she might want to listen to it, but okay.
What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
Yeah! Right?
I don't want to show her that.
How about the
I
taser?
don't want to show her that. She'll just start worrying about me.
Right, let's talk to her about the attic.
Would you mind if I took a look in the attic?
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome, dear. Be careful now.
It would help to turn a light on for us, but alright.
The bulb looks burned out. I'll have to replace it. Nothing. The bulb must be burned out. My trusty Zippo. The only thing my deadbeat dad left me. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me.
BH. Right.
It's the brochure that priest gave me at the funeral. The logo stands out, but other than that, it's just the usual church mumbo-jumbo. Washing away your sins, salvation, blah, blah. There's also an address at the bottom. You know, if I ever feel like getting my god on. Huh.
Getting my god on.
Good old Satan. Better get his snowmobile ready for that day.
Okay, let's see if she has thoughts.
What really happened to you that night, Grandpa?
She does. Okay.
I don't have anything to say about that.
No thoughts about the attic.
NZ500 self-defense stun gun. My smoke's about a half a pack. Started when I was 12 and never looked back. Pretty much the only thing keeping me sane.
Hmm. I mean, I'm not gonna see anything in here without light, so I thought I could use the lighter to light my way around, but that does not seem to be the case.
Oh, I do enjoy burning things, just not that.
Okay, let's go downstairs and see if we can get a light bulb.
Free light bulb. Score. Standard light bulb. Looks intact and good to go. Either this was a case of sudden kleptomania, or I actually have a good use for this thing.
Well, let's not forget that you are an adventure game protagonist.
Standard light bulb. Either this...
Because I need to drag them. That's not what
There
I'm
we
used
go.
to. And we have light.
An electronic metal detector. Kinda clunky for a person to lug around without a specific use for it.
For when you need to find, to locate. When you've lost your Rob Halford, that's what you need.
Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye. An industrial-sized jug of detergent. Various...
Teddy bear.
Mr. Bear! Oh, how did you get all the way up there? Good idea. You just keep watch. I'll do the searching.
Okay, this is visible. All right. Cobwebs. Has not been touched in ages. Oh, well, the cobweb's down here. This could have been opened. Oh, no. Oh, who's that? Drawers.
Empty.
What about these ones?
Empty.
Nope.
Just some old bills.
I mean, there's a very standout book on this, but we'll get to that last.
It looks like someone was doing geometry. I can't make much sense of it. Decades-old coffee. Lovely. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. A thick book about math.
The Secrets of Infinite Numbers. Arthur P. Gibson. Well, okay, so this is the first one, right? Uh-huh. P! Okay. Apparently her eyesight is not very good. She can only read up to here. Barely. Fibonacci numbers. Okay. All that comes to mind here is Tool, that song. Black and white are all I see. I don't remember the words. In my infancy, red and yellow that came to be. Right. Prime numbers. Yeah, this is... Oh, hang on. Is this how I figure out how to open this? Shit. Alright. Maybe not. There's no other... There was... Wait. He mentioned some things... Some numbers with some flowers. Ah, that's a nice touch. I need to rewind it to listen to it again.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting close to finding the source. I have a promising new theory. It should be ready for a test soon.
312, that's not enough. Go on, I think. No. We need 6. Three, 1, 2. I doubt this is the... Okay, we'll probably come back to this. Seems a bit... I mean, I don't have enough clues on how to use this at the moment. Let's go down.
An old wheelchair. Not...
Okay, that doesn't change what it says. Knowing stuff doesn't change what she says.
Oh, hello, dear.
Can I just use things straight on her to talk to her? Yeah.
I found this book in the attic. Recognize it?
Oh, yes. I bought it for Joseph's birthday once. He was always fascinated by numbers. He believed that math could explain everything in this world.
He was a man of science. There's no denying that. I found a locked briefcase in the attic. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, that old thing? Joseph said there were just some old boring Air Force papers in there.
If that was the case, why use an intricate combination lock?
That's a very good question, dear. In any case, I wouldn't know how to open it.
Confidentiality, clearly. Well, boring to one person is really interesting to another, so...
See you later, Gramps.
Take care, dear.
This is all we have. He wasn't saying anything. Right. What is this about the perfect bouquet? Does the color of the flowers, is that important?
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses.
Yes,
a
red.
blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going with shit anyway. I have...
So red 3, blue 1, yellow 2. Two. 3, 1, 2. But it's 6 numbers. But it's 6 numbers. 3, 1. No, that's 1. 2. This is a case of this is like 2, 3, 5, 1. I'll make it 4. And 2 being like 3, 1. That's 2 numbers. Or is it 1, 4? Well, let's go try and see. So 2, 3, 5, 1, and 1, 4. Let's see. Or it could be 3, 1, but we'll see. 2, 3, 5, 1. Let's do 3, 1
Yes.
first. Okay. Envelope. That's all. That's all? We don't care about the rest. Alright.
Let's see what's in here. There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside. Oh, and a single copper penny too, for some reason.
Micro cassette. Listen to it.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
Just a brother?
You're
Or...
making me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me too. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
But the other 2 are not of any interest to her, so... Was that an uncle, perhaps?
Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white. There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back.
I guess she doesn't care really about family drama. She cares more about family mystery.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training. McConnell Air Force Base, 19...
Alright, so it was a Second World War.
Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this. Tragic drown in early the girl. The notice. It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately. It's the penny I found in the briefcase. Looks like it was minted the same year I was born. Grandpa and me, we had this game where he would hide pennies around the house and I would go on a treasure hunt. Never in the attic, though. I thought it was too scary up there.
Look at me now. I'm up here. Okay, I think we found all there is to find here at the moment, anyway. Let's go have a chat. I may need more. I don't know, maybe the metal detector will come in handy at some point. Revealed yourself as a creature of the night. Nice. Hey, how does this have a light? Again, I thought we stole the light bulb.
Oh, hello, dear.
Okay, let's see if she has anything to say about the stuff we found.
There are a few
Hello.
things I need to ask you, Grandma.
See if they were actually
Very well,
boring.
dear.
Who's cocky?
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Okay, I was wondering which side of the family this his grandparents were, I guess we got our answer. Seemed a bit the Graham's response to Kathy telling her that her mother had mental health issues seemed a bit blasé, or for her to be her daughter, but you never know. So okay, dad abandoned, like left, walked down the family. These are the grandparents of that side. Mother took Kathy away and didn't want this family to have anything to do with them. So purportedly, she wasn't well. But that doesn't mean she didn't have legitimate reasons for not wanting this family to be in touch.
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Does this coin mean anything to you, Grandma?
I'm afraid not, dear.
Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
I guess that's all we're gonna get.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest thing. The girl was only 16 years old. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember their names?
Let me think. I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's quite all right, Grandma. I was just wondering.
Joseph was old in any...
Okay.
Okay. Thought there might be something new in there, but there wasn't.
Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years. This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him right there on the left.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Grams, can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I should try to figure something out tomorrow at the university.
Okay, so we've asked about a book.
I don't think we need to discuss that anymore since I... Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be
Okay. What if I
don't
take
think we
this?
need to discuss
No,
that
okay.
anymore since I've been
I was
able
gonna
to
say, what if I take that out and like click on that tape? Let's see. I don't think
Gotta go, Grams.
it will
Talk
be
to you
anything,
later.
but
Bye, Kathy.
just trying to figure out. So
A person who called himself Cocky left a message on this tape.
Right.
Does that nickname mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely, Joseph.
Every time. But to get back to the subject.
I'm afraid.
Okay. So I guess if we get the dialogue from an item, it doesn't really do anything else to show the item. Right.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Briefcase tape. Guess that's the big thing that we found here. Or at least the usable clue. We got other stuff. Anyway, it's gonna be enough if I later I'm not sure which save it is. I think that's all to do in this place. Is there? Right. The overexposed photo. I'll need to go back to uni to do something with that one. We do have a key, we have a penny. I wonder if there's any... There are new destinations now for this town, or if I go to the police station, maybe I can ask something or get information from there. Unless... Can I find any of these names on the... Charles Wade, for example? Can I find his name here and call him? Oh, hang on, McConnell AFB.
All
Is
right,
that
got
something? Yeah. All right. How about this?
No Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way.
It's 95. They have a compute. Do they have a computer at the dorm? I think they do. Yeah. Okay. So maybe you can search stuff. I don't know what 95 internet was like because I didn't have internet, PC or internet at 95.
Nah, nothing like.
You never know. Is there a drowned teen girl and phone number?
No result for that. Nah.
Wait, I can click on them, so why not? Right, so let's try.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
Let's try and see what happens.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Nice try. You know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're not calling.
Okay. All right. We can easily fix this.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
That's pretty easy. All right. Set the station. I could have been on a case and calling from the suspect's phone. How does he know? Now, if this was an unforgiving game, this would have meant that I blew my chance to do that, because he might it would stand to reason that he might recognize my voice if I go to the police station and call, although he could still bluff that of, Well, I was in that house and I thought to save time, but you wouldn't believe me, so I had to come back to the station to call you. Interestingly, I don't have the university as a destination from here. Okay, let's go to the station. Oh, there's a phone. Oh, no, we can't go through. We need to do this first. Because there's a phone in there. I like how he never notices that I'm pouring all the coffee down the plant. Let's try it again.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had...
Sure thing.
Right. Let's start with this one, actually.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. His pile of medals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was his guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts. Do you recognize the aviator call sign, Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
The billionaire? He was stationed at McConnell?
He was, up until the point when he founded Wade Industries in the 60s.
Now, we've already tipped our hand here and we've told them that we're the granddaughter. So, how could we pretend to be a cop? I mean, I could be his granddaughter and still be a cop, right?
What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
Yeah.
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well-renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers, trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson.
So he knows the nicknames or call signs, whatever, of the... Well, those were the call signs, if the grandmother is right, of those people, but Cocky didn't mean anything to him. Could be both, yes. However, this is a small town. People talk. I don't suppose the police force is very large either, so... I don't know. Well, we'll see.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, man, but Charles Wade, he has
Is there any...
no can do.
Well, that's good.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from...
Well, you
Cornwall
just said
Springs
that...
Sheriff's Department.
You can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the files. It's 555-7641.
Thanks, buddy.
Buddy. All right. Let's try this out.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But
This conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
what a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
Overclass witch. Never heard of this before. How would he do that?
No wanted.
It is great, yeah. Oh. Oh. Great.
Hey,
What?
All right, let's turn it back off. That was great. In person, pop imposter. Okay. So let's see if we can talk to the cops. Mostly Lenny, I suppose, because the other guy doesn't seem really willing to talk to me. Because I'm a smart ass. And then we'll call it for this this session. It's getting late.
hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Nah, I don't want to.
Okay.
Nah. Hey, Lenny. Do you remember anything about a girl drowning around here?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that. I was like 6 at the time, though.
Do you remember her name?
Oh, man. Not really. I was so little. I think it was something with an L. Linda? Laura? Something like that.
All right, I'll keep looking.
Linda or Laura. Okay.
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
He's okay in my book. Invested a lot in the local community over the years. He's been a prominent figure in town for as long as I can remember.
I don't want to show. Hey, Lenny. Do you?
Yeah, I remember.
Do you?
Oh.
All right.
Okay. As I was saying, if we get the dialogue option from that, nothing new.
Hey, Lenny. Do you recognize these men?
Not really. Sorry.
I mean, that guy is older, so maybe he will.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Here's a math book. She's not doing the thing that Hobart does.
Well,
She's no fun.
See ya.
Let's try him.
hello, Sheriff. Mind if...
Right.
I don't need to ask him. I don't need to... Do you know anything about the drowning here in 1975? 16-year-old girl?
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long. Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
I mean, doesn't mean you don't know anything.
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
There's a lot of people in town with their noses up that man's ass, that's for sure.
That's so? Care to elaborate?
Just another rich bastard doing what he does. They even renamed Main Street to Wade Street a few months back. What a goddamn joke.
Okay, so he doesn't like him. Perhaps we can use him at any point, but...
I don't want to show him that. He's new in town.
Okay. He's old, but he's new. Right.
That's all for now.
Good.
Okay, before I head off, I'll go back to the grams, see if the information we got here that the girl's name started with L, perhaps will mean anything to her.
Oh.
There are a few things I need to ask you,
Very well.
Do you know any...
Oh, we never...
No.
That's a...
Joseph
Okay.
and...
Well, I think, okay, it would have appeared, I guess, as extra information here. So, that's something to keep in mind. How do we end the day? Because if I'm... Wait, can I ask her about this again?
What can you tell...
Well,
No,
Any
okay.
idea- Any...
Oh.
Nothing new. Because I'm wondering
Go, Grams. Talk to you
if
later.
I get
Hi,
out
Kathy.
on the road, I don't get the university as an option. She said she will be back tomorrow, so do I spend the night here somehow? But this is the attic. That doesn't really help us. Let's go outside again. Well, the only other place I have is a cemetery. Do I sleep in the cemetery? Anne Blackwell. Wonder if there are references here. Oh, someone's here. Okay, talk to him before we go.
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different. Hey, kid.
Hi yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Huh.
Damn right.
You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't
Just
see
dead.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
It's in here.
Family mausoleum. It says price. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap. No reason.
Okay, stop looking at the graves. See if we can get... Can we go over here? No. Where's the mum? Joseph Irvin Rain.
I should go look for it.
Yeah, but
Springs.
where? Can I go down here? No. Oh, wait, is that a person? No. Hang on. It's like, am I not seeing something obvious? What?
Kid?
Is she seeing ghosts?
Guess he found his mom.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Grandpa.
Hang on a minute, there was a tombstone here. For someone that was very...
This
no.
is the right date. Looks like her name was Lily Myers.
Ah.
Trying to get a hold of her family.
Right, okay. That's why we could look at the tombstones. Nope. That would have made a lot of sense. Should have thought of that. How do we figure that out? We know the name starts with L and we have tombstones to check. Why would we be checking the tombstones? I was wondering that. But yes. Here we go. But, like, what the fuck happened here? Hang on, is there a tombstone of a kid somewhere here? The hell? No. 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 Aha. Okay. All right, I'll head back to the grandma's house and we'll call it. Nice. Rays shining through there. This game is pretty. This game is very pretty. Okay. Let's do a save. From the graves. Right. Okay. Yep. I like this. I like it so far. It took me a little bit to click with it vibe-wise because it's very different in tone than obviously Broken Sword. It's just because I was playing Broken Sword before this one. Getting in tune with the character took a little bit, but I think that would happen with any new game where I don't know what to expect. Yeah, nice music. So far, everything makes sense. Even though I kind of stumbled upon it by accident. Looking at the graves to figure out the name of the girl who drowned was a good idea. yeah, cool stuff so far. Looking forward to more of this. Right, thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one.